Forward to this one, James Wade, a European Tour winner this year, taking the title in Hamburg in the middle of May to add to the one he won in Gibraltar a couple of years ago against a man who perhaps is due a good run in Europe. Jelle Klaasen once again making all the right moves this weekend. A 6-3 win over Richie Edhouse to kick things off in his campaign yesterday. Dan Dawson alongside me for this one.
Yeah, well, James Wade, man of immense pedigree, as we know, and a two-time Euro Tour winner, one in Gibraltar a couple of years ago, back that up with that win in Hamburg you've just mentioned, and playing some very good darts is James Wade. When he is on it, he can beat anybody. It doesn't matter. He doesn't care who he's facing either. He beat MVG in Hamburg on the way to the title, beat Chizzy in the final.
But rode his luck to some extent yesterday against Andy Bolton. Went the distance, that one, all the way to 11 legs. An average of just 88 from Wadey as well. Not too convincing on his doubles at times either.
Yeah, unconvincing misses on the doubles for James Wade. Only hitting around 1 in 4 of them, and that is very unlike him. So he'll certainly have to improve on that, but he does have a knack.
Ladies and gentlemen, first leg Jelle to throw first. Game on!
But this man, Jelle Klaasen, has made big strides over the last 18 months or so.
81.
Picked up 2 PDC titles last year, 7 years after he picked up his first one when he first moved over to the PDC. He is very much a different player, had some success in major tournaments, obviously the World Championship semi-final.
41.
A standout one, but he also regularly going deep into major tournaments, semi-final of the UK Open this year.
Yeah, beat Kyle Anderson 10-0 in the last 8 of that one.
However, Jelle Klaasen has an abysmal record against this man, James Wade. In fact, nobody has beaten Jelle Klaasen more in competitive darts than James Wade.
140.
He has won 4 meetings, Jelle, but he has lost 20. Now, he has sort of picked up a couple of wins over the last 2 years as his own form has improved. There was a 5-year spell where Wade won 16 consecutive games against him, the last of which being on this stage here at this tournament. As Jelle fires in the first 180.
And Rod Harrington has said time and time again when he's been co-commentator on here, he's said, doesn't count for anything head-to-head records like that. But I am convinced that something like that must be in the back of a player's mind. If you've lost 16 times on the spin to somebody, you must be aware of that. That must prey on your mind. Shouldn't do, perhaps, if you want to get the job done. And that's exactly what Jelle has done there. Holding throw to start things off.
Well, as I say, Jelle will probably be thinking, I'm a different player now. He has recorded some wins over him. One in the European Championship, that's a big one. Last year, beating the Players' Championship finals in 2014. That's another big TV stage, and he also won the Austrian Euro Tour in 2013. But it is just a catalogue of defeats on the whole for James Wade that he has faced. You know, Taylor's not beaten him that many times. MVG's not beaten him that many times. Even Steve Beaton, who's second on the list, beaten him 14 times. Although, and I know I've already told you the answer to this, the man with the greatest 100% record against Jelle Klaasen, 6 wins and 0 defeats, is the mighty, the glorious.
Build it up, go on, keep going.
The glorious,
bespectacled,
divine dart player that is Goldfinger Andrew Gilbert.
101.
Jelle leaves the 170. There's a chance, a small chance. Wade wants to stay on the 20s because a level ton would leave Shanghai.
100.
And that's exactly what he's got.
Jelle, you require 170.
So for 2-0 in the first 170 of the weekend, great first dart. Can't follow it with the second.
98. James require 120.
And then James. Tried to think how many 120 checkouts he's taken out against Jelle over the years, but he wouldn't have done any that way.
I wonder if Jelle will be tempted by the double 18, double 18 here.
Jelle, you require 72.
I don't think he will. No, safety first, double 6.
60.
Not to beat.
James, you require 40. Game shot, second
And
leg.
Wade leveled things up.
James Wade, third leg yellow to throw first.
Well, Klaasen had his chances there. But it's Wade who takes the second leg.
60.
Yeah, a little bit of a let-off for James Wade there.
Wade, a semi-finalist here 12 months ago, or a little over 12 months ago. He lost to Robert Thornton, the eventual champion, 6-1 in the last 4.
Yeah, record average on this stage at this tournament from Robert Thornton in that game, 111.
100.
And Thornton also saw off Klaasen as well in the quarterfinals, 6-4. So these two players have something in common that's relevant to this tournament.
Well, Robert Thornton was beating everybody that weekend. Superb. The defence didn't last very long this weekend, though, did it?
No,
Bouncing
booted
round
out.
2.
100.
This is to set up the final quarter-final, if you like, this evening. We've got 3 set up already. Stephen Bunting against Terry Jenkins. Mensur Suljevic against Peter Snakebite Wright.
100.
Gary Anderson against Kim Huybrechts. What a game that promises to be. And the winner of this one faces either Kyle Anderson, the Australian, playing some very good darts in the minute, or the world #1 Michael van Gerwen. James Wade has given himself a chance here. And again, faced with a 3-dart combination, he sticks one in the fat one.
Yeah, I think 1 or 2 punters will be plotting their route to profit with the 180s market in that Huybrechts match tonight. Anyway, Klaasen here, 104. Double 18.
Game shot on the third leg. Yellow Klaasen.
And Yellow Klaasen plotting his own route to profit there with a very, very accomplished finish, building up to the double 18.
$96.
Purposeful stride to the Oki from Yellow Klaasen.
100.
Doesn't hang about the Cobra. Never made a Euro Tour final, Yellow. Has made
99.
semi-finals. So in Hildesheim in 2014, losing out in a deciding leg to Justin Pipe. He beat MVG along the way. Does have the game to beat anybody, Yellow Klaasen. And who knows, maybe this will be a big weekend for him.
136.
Yeah, and it's another 2-trouble visit for James Wade. Leaves himself the 170. Yellow probably needed 2 trebles to really put any pressure on. That puts 0 pressure at all. So Wade doesn't even need to use the bullseye. He'll just look to set this up. Yeah, 1 treble maybe enough. Even better.
Even better. What a brilliant last dart that was from James Wade. Klaasen here.
96.
Chasing Wade all the way, but he's still got work to do. Wade surely for a 2-2 scoreline. Likes double 10 normally.
Game shot.
Missed it a few times yesterday, but not there.
James Wade, 5th leg yellow to throw first.
Very tidy stuff so far.
98.
16 darter and a 14 darter for Wade. He's averaging around about that 100 mark, just over. Yellow's averaging just under that. It's very impressive
100.
stuff. And with 4 consecutive holes of throw, it may be that throw for the ball in the practice room proves to be the most important
59.
dart of the match. But James Wade is so very good at staying with opponents, and then just when it matters towards the end, just nipping in front of them and claiming the win. Shake of hands.
140.
Certainly did that with Andy Bolton, despite not playing anywhere near his capabilities when it got down to it. Andy Bolton never got a dart for the match. 6-5. Thanks for coming. Off you pop.
57.
He has stolen the march on Yellow Klaasen here. Stolen the darts. Looking to capitalise on it.
100.
Just a ton.
But nevertheless, down to a finish first on the Klaasen throw.
137. James require 161.
Klaasen just about hanging on to the coattails here. But James Wade, though, won't be checking out here.
60. Yellow
Yellow going to look at the 19s here. 2 treble 19s. Yeah, that's the way he was looking.
90. James require 101.
Treble 19 for double 12 for 3-2 in the first break of throw. James Wade does not get a dart at it, and Jelle Klaasen returns to the board.
81. Yellow requires 60.
False start from Jelle Klaasen. Needs the tops, and yeah, uses that dart. What I liked about that from Jelle Klaasen, you can see every player has their process in terms of how they throw darts and how they set themselves, but you could see there, because he wasn't ready, Jelle's process actually starts a few feet away from the oche. So rather than just get to the oche and try and reset himself, he just started the whole process again, took a couple of steps back.
Because he has this reputation for being a quick fire player, but that was a very sensible way of going about things there.
Yeah, he has a process. It's a very quick process, but, you know, just wanted to get everything completely right. So, Happy Gilmore a bit. He's taken a run up before he throws his first dart. He does actually stop. You see there, that stride to the oche, he sets himself, and bang, that first one goes away.
95.
Just the 60.
Again, a bit of a lull in the crowd at the moment as we go through the processes here.
96.
Maybe saving something back for the arrival of Michael van Gerwen later.
Well, pretty breathless stuff at times in that Highbricks game with Wes Newton.
Yeah, still catching their breath after that.
Oh, hang
as well,
about.
Really.
Hang about, James Wade. Oh, just missing on the 161. Jelle Klaasen, the 170. Yes. Yes. Bullseye!
145.
Not to be, but a good attempt. Well, 2 near misses there for 2 very spectacular finishes. Advantage Wade once again here. Double 10 he wants to level things up once more at 3 apiece. Has to go to double 5. This could be a problem for him, and it is as well. Now then, Jelle Klaasen, what an opportunity this is to go 4-2 up. Goes the alternative way, double 6. And wouldn't you just know it? James Wade will be absolutely kicking himself there. It's the first break of throw, and it could well be a decisive one. It's been that sort of match.
Yeah, well, he had 2 darts to break in the second leg. Spurned those. Did not spurn any more chances in that last leg, Jelle Klaasen.
Both players missing the ball for a big checkout, 161 and 170 respectively, but it's Klaasen who gets over the line first.
And Wade will have to dig deep here. He was 3-2 down to Andy Bolton, came back to win it 6-5, but 4-2 down
57.
to Jelle Klaasen, who is averaging in the high 90s right now. He's going to have to really turn it on. Oh, so I've just dropped to 94 in a bit. Wade's still averaging 100. And it's that double success rate, and it's very unlike James Wade to be averaging less than around 40%. And he was only 27% against Andy Bolton. Right now, it's 1 in 3, 33% against Jelle Klaasen. And
88.
it's unlike James Wade, and it is those missed doubles that have allowed Jelle to get that break of throw. But no
58.
treble there, and a chance for Wade to break straight back. That's the 60. Not jumped on that chance, James Wade. Jelle Klaasen strides up again into the treble 20. Just shift across the oche. Can't force that between those 2 darts and into the little red bit. So 158, please. 127. As you can hear,
98.
Wade just
Yellow,
checking
you
his score.
require 127.
127 for 5-2. Big moment. This treble 19. Doesn't get it. Doesn't get a goal at the bullseye.
59.
James Wade sat on 60. Can't
James,
afford
you require 60.
to miss many more darts here. He's got 2 chances.
Game
And he
shot
only
on the
needs
7th
1.
leg.
And James Wade, a 17 dart break of throw. He breaks straight back. It's 4-3. And now he's throwing to level things up at 4 apiece.
So 5 legs without a break and then 2 in succession. We're back on throw once again. Wade's still playing catch-up though.
60. $98.
A reminder that the winner of this one will face either Kyle Anderson, the Australian, or the world #1, Michael van Gerwen, in the quarter-finals this evening of the Happy Bet European Darts Open. Doesn't matter which of these 4 players comes through.
96.
It is going to be one heck of a game. Incredible set of quarter-finals lined up. Bunting, Jenkins, Suljovic, Wright, Gary Anderson, Hybrex, and this final one.
100.
And right now, James Wade is just digging in there. Yella Klaasen hasn't been able to pull away.
But this match almost going to script, or at least matching how we thought it might pan out.
105. Yellow, you require
Certainly had the ingredients for a match to go the distance here.
Oh.
And it might well do, but Klaasen here, well, that would have been spectacular, but it's not to be. But he's still in a good position if Wade slips up here.
96 checkout, looking at the treble 20. 76 left. Double 8 for 4-4. James Wade, it's another missed dart at double.
73.
Yella Klaasen to go within a leg of the quarterfinals. Topsy wants. Topsy gets clinical stuff from the Cobra. It is 5-3. Wade has to win the last 3 legs, 2 of them against the throw, if he is going to book his place in the final session of the European Darts Open.
3 successive breaks of throw, that missed double 8 from James Wade.
84.
And Yella Klaasen all over it. Absolutely leaping on top of that. And
96.
now closing in. Wade needs to firstly find another break of throw here and win 2 more.
41.
Klaasen was the outsider of these 2. Marginally at the outset, as far as the bookies are concerned.
100.
Nobody has beaten Yella Klaasen more than James Wade in competitive darts. Klaasen just 1 leg away from only a 5th win against the machine in his professional career. This is their 25th meeting. 20 victories James Wade has had against him, but he has got it all on if he's going to make it 21. That's a good effort after a poor first dart. Leaves him the 167. How many times have these guys left a massive bull combination finish in this game? Klaasen, 140, leaves the 136. Wade, 167. Not going to go. The likelihood is he will come back to the board, but it is not a given. Klaasen's already taken out 104. That's a 1 treble checkout. Now he needs 2. And he's got the first one. It's perfect. Follows it again. Double 8 for the match. Yella Klaasen misses a match dart just inside, and James Wade has to take this out, you feel. 67. Double top. Bends the wire to stay alive. James Wade sticks another one on the top wire. It's not good enough. And Yella Klaasen strides forward, possibly for the last time. Double 4 for 6-3 and a place in the quarterfinals.
And he hasn't taken the opportunity either. My word. What drama here in the 9th leg of this match. James Wade, that's some way off. That's underneath the wire. Double 10 surely now for Wade.
30.
And he's missed that one as well, and the agony goes on. Well.
Yeah, I can't believe he's been given this opportunity by James Wade, one of the most dangerous finishers in the game. But this weekend has not been good from James Wade when it comes to killing off legs. He got away with it with Andy Bolton. Jelle Klaasen did not let him do the same thing here today. Klaasen records just a 5th win against Wade in 25 meetings in his professional career. The Cobra is through to the quarter-finals, and he is going to face either the Australian Kyle Anderson or world number 1 Michael van Gerwen. We're going to find out which guy it is when those two take to the stage in just a few moments. We'll get a few words with Jelle. Maybe it could be a big weekend for the young Dutchman. Still a long way to go here. One more game in the afternoon session at the European Darts Open coming up.
So let's wait. Ein Geschenk. Der Start-Set von James Wade. Gut abgeräumt. Yeah, congratulations. It was a crazy last leg.
Yeah, we both missed too many doubles, but no, it didn't feel that good. I tried to play a little bit his pace, but it's too slow for me, so I have to speed up a little bit, but I'm happy with the win.
Once you're in the final session, everything's possible?
Oh, everything is always possible, but no, I have to play a little bit better, but next game is Michael or Kyle, and they both play fast, so I can play my own game.
Is it difficult to play 3-4 matches in a day?
If you win, no. No. It's you have a long break in between, so it should not be a problem. We play all day, so a few games in one day should not be a problem.
So looking forward to that. Thank you very much. Jelle Klaasen! Sagt, haben beide ein paar Doppel zu viel verpasst. Es war so eine Partie, bei der man sich so vom Tempo her so etwas an James